parse it differently due to the equivalent of
No,
the form
like
of
believe me, like we speak like more than one language, like me, but always the verdict is different. There is a lot of mistakes when you translate it. So you just
Cairo.
Yeah.
Men Cairo.
I'm heading for something like that. They
Time in Cairo.
Yeah, maybe in the Habasha, and they got the
You say
whole
you're Egypt,
table.
right?
No, we are from Yemen,
Oh, my bad, my bad.
and we got a lot of Jews in Yemen, by the way.
Yeah,
And we are like in peace with them. Like,
Which kind of Arabic do you speak?
Arabic is just one like
The
that.
night
There's accents, like different countries have different accents.
but they are Arabic.
But like it's the same words. Like you'd understand any Arabic from any other country. So these are the 12 tribes, right?
Yeah.
So,
At the same time, while also acknowledging that the Israelites are scattered into the four corners of the earth. So we know that there are even going to be Israelites coming from Yemen and coming from north of Egypt, Pathros. So we know that there are going to be
Yeah,
Israelites.
and that's true.
So
That's right.
you know that. So we were also scattered throughout Yemen too, because there was the Sahara slave trade.
yeah, that's true.
So you believe all the prophets, right? Let's give me one more scripture for you.
I can grab the series one, two. You
Like
know it
Revelation 10:13
Yeah.
or 13:10.
quick. 13 and 10.
Is it 10:13?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. You want
Okay.
to make sure.
So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 10. This is Christ. So he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that kills with the sword must also be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints.
So do you think the men, anybody responsible for that in Yemen, that descendants of them should pay for that, will go into captivity?
What's the cut? Like CNN. So like
So similar to those people being led into slavery
Yeah.
in Lebanon?
that's
Was
the,
it Lebanon? It was that they had those videos on recently?
I think it was Syria.
Okay.
Yeah, like Syria, the stuff that's going on with Syria.
Yeah.
No, this is like it's cool.
But the Lord said that that's going to happen in the days.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But they try to make it happen. Like
They're doing it right
doing
now,
it
yeah.
to make that happen.
They're
The
trying
Zionists,
to
yeah.
Zionists are trying to jumpstart
Exactly.
God's prophecy. Yeah.
Like like we're gonna it's already there. We have to do it. So
Push forward to make it happen
Yeah.
faster.
According to the prophet Ezra, and another prophets, you can't do that. You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want. You can try to do whatever you want, but the Lord has an appointed time,
I hear-
and it does not stir it nor change it.
Look,
It is set.
Same thing as the hour, yeah. It's
I
yeah,
hear
it's-
something
Once it-
about that.
It's up to the Lord, but
They
Yeah, it's
call
not gonna happen unless
God
the Lord-
hand,
yeah.
God's hand or something like that. بالمنظمة اسمها God
Yeah.
hand. So they try to do what they God said. Anyway, nice to
Thank
meet
you so much.
All right,
Yeah.
man. Y'all be smooth.
Nice flag.
Then be real, man. Those ain't the real. Because it says this, the Bible already talks about how the real Palestinians, people like of Yemen, you know, if they were Canaanites, those niggas ain't Canaanites. So this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 5.
Ishmaelites.
They're Ishmael, but Ishmael is not a Canaanite. Ishmael is Shem.
Oh no, yeah, you missed it. The people that are the people that David fought against, the Philistines, are not Israelites. Is what you're saying?
They're Hamites. They're Hamites.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm trying to get. Okay.
So like they're Ishmael, but Ishmael was sent into a different land plateau. But they started to cascade when Islam became powerful. What's going on, brother? You a Christian?
Yeah, I'm good.
You say
Yeah, I am, but I'm good.
There's no man good. Isn't that what the Lord said? But my Father in heaven, a wicked man, thou shalt surely die.
Yeah. So like David was fighting the Philistines, which is what with the king of Rome, he changed the name Philistine into Palestine, and then it became British Palestine after that because it was British Palestine before it just became Palestine by itself because the Islamic conquest that really happened and cascaded them over. But they ain't supposed to be over there either. So this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 5. It says, Ashkelon shall see it and fear. Gaza also shall see it and be very sorrowful, and Ekron for her expectation shall be ashamed. And the king shall perish from Gaza, and from Ashkelon shall not be inhabited. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. So Zechariah is prophesying, saying that there's going to be a bastard dwelling in the king of Ashdod, meaning that the original inhabitants aren't going to be there in the end times. There's going to be bastards there. And that's who Ishmael is, because that's not his land. Yeah, that's you went in the water. And it's going to be hard to change Palestine into its own country anyways, because Israel and Zionists have a very hard hand in American policies. And the fact that America is a Judeo-Christian society, they believe that they're actually blessing the children of Abraham. So they're not going to cut back or deal or do anything that's going against the Jewish and their confederacy as far as the Middle East is concerned. They're not going to go against it. Like Trump is not going to go against that. Biden is not going to go against that. Notice how they're two different political parties, but they're still benefiting Zionists and benefiting Israel. So this is how you know that the president, whoever is in the president's seat, doesn't mean a goddamn thing, because the higher ups already know that they're going to continue doing that in the Middle East. So it doesn't matter who's president. Yeah. So it, you know, people be like, oh, it's a Democratic issue, it's a Republican issue. No, it's not. The Zionists have been a part of our government for a very long time, and they will always be a part of our government.
Your founding members, fathers, where you want to call them, we're all Illuminati.
Yep.
What do you think? You know, you think they have your interests in mind?
And when you read the book of the Jewish Confederacy, a lot of the people that were holding slave plantations were Jewish people. They were of the Yehudim persuasion. It says that they had a damn slave plantation so large in the Southern Americas, it was the size of Portugal, man. And Portugal is big as hell. So a lot of the Southern Americas, it was controlled by the Yehudim, and it says that some of their slave plantations stretched out to be as big as Portugal. So
that's crazy.
When you read the Jewish Confederacy and you start reading these books of how they talk about the Yehudim and like their active play in the transatlantic slave trade, namely of the unknown world, the fourth part of the world, as people will call it, they had a very strong hold. They had a very strong hand. You know. This is why the Jewish man will prop up people like NBA Youngboy and prop up these people inside of the music industries and prop us up to because the way that people follow people now is the same way as old. We just have more accessibility to it through our phones and through things of propaganda. But when you think about propaganda has always been pushed like that, to where you're influenced through the said things they want you to believe. So this is why the Yehudim do prop up like NBA Youngboy or prop up these different artists to, you know, have you do drugs or be a damn slutmonger, whoremonger, or be a damn harlot like Cardi B and Glorilla and Sexy Red. And it's just not, and this is what Kanye West, Kyrie Irving, a bunch of people were trying to bring out for a long period of time. But when you actually read the Columbus Diaries, he actually was getting that money from the King of Portugal, who was in bed with the Yehudim. So the Yehudim know what was going on when they were giving that money, allocating them to go through the doctrine of discovery, basically putting Christianity everywhere, or putting Catholicism everywhere. And this is why the Southern Americas, namely South America and like the different islands off, they're Catholics because the people that were imposed on them was the Spanish, was the Portuguese. And they were heavily into Catholicism. And when you learn about Catholicism and how the Yehudim was influencing things, they were, you know, partly, that's why Jewish people own a lot of that shit down there too. So so we ain't gonna get into it, but
drop off
they know a little. They know that, you know, Moses is black, and I mean, but at the end of the day, that shit don't do nobody no good, because you got black people still wanting to be a part of the damn Arabs religion. So we don't give a damn about it. You know? Be real, hey, definitely. Okay? And peace be upon the prophets, goddammit. We don't care. Give a damn about no damn Muhammad.
Another scripture I just want to make sure I remember for next time. Hey sister, you got your ass out.
It's just
like,
Yeah, it's out, man.
it's like whatever.
You're welcome. She knew exactly who I was talking to. Nobody else looked at me. Everybody looked at her. That's the girl you look at. Hey man, the Lord said, oh, read on.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 13, and verse 27. I have seen thine adulteries and thy neighings, and the lewdness of thy whoredom, and thine abominations of the hills and the fields. Woe unto thee, O Jerusalem! Wilt thou not be made clean? When shall it once be? So, you know, the lewdness of thy whoredom, man, you know, especially our women, you know, hey, they just gonna be lewd as hell, man. Because shame is not in our neighborhoods, or shame is not in the policies anymore, you know? You know, now a woman can go out and be a damn harlot. Now a nigga can set up brothels and set up, you know, you walking on the blade, as they call it in Las Vegas, or you doing, you know, things for money, man. So these things are not demonized, so people are just gonna do these things.
I was looking for that scripture when I thought it was Second Ezra's, maybe not. It was I thought it was Second Ezra when they said that the end would come basically after we get the seeds sold enough seeds in ourselves or something like that.
Someone when Palestine did that?
I thought it was in Ezra. It said once there was enough seeds in yourself. Seeds.
It says. This is the book of, I got one. Okay, so this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
So I thought that was the one of the precepts I was thinking about that goes with it. But it was specifically speaking about there's supposed to be enough seeds in a man.
Oh, you talking about where the fruit in him is braided up? Like the fruit within you? This is the book of, this might not be it, but this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 31. For behold, I will sow my law in you, and it shall bring forth fruit in you, and you shall be honored in it forever.
Now you got a lot of precepts for it that's making the scripture make sense. Now I got to find the scripture. I thought it was 2nd Ezra with the angel.
I think I know what you was talking about.
I thought it was like 2nd Ezra chapter 14.
Because for end time scriptures in 2nd Ezra, you got 2nd Ezra 5, 13.
Here it is. 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 36. Okay. I'm gonna read. I'll just read from there. And unto these things Uriel the archangel gave him answer and said, even when the number of seeds is filled in you, for he hath weighed the world in the balance. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he does not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So he was talking about when it's gonna, when is this thing gonna come? You find the question. He says. Okay, verse 33. Then I answered and said, how and when shall these things come to pass? Wherefore are our years few and evil? And he answered me, saying, do not thou hasten above the Most Highest, for thy haste is in vain to me above him, for thou hast much exceeded. Did not the souls also of the righteous ask question of these things in their chambers, saying, how long shall I hope on this fashion? when cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward from this labor, right? You know, and unto these things Uriel, the archangel, gave them answer and said, even when the number of seeds is filled in you, for he hath weighed the world in the balance. So the seed, and you just brought it out, because I was like wondering, like, what's the seeds? Is it the seeds of righteousness?
Yeah.
Is the seeds of doing this thing? So like, I guess we gotta, the Lord's gotta plant those seeds.
You gotta
man.
plant the seeds, yeah.
Oh,
That's ultimately what it. And then like even
alone
like
shall we hope in this fashion.
right. And then even like when you bring out the scripture like faith of a mustard seed, so still bringing up seed and how faith is ultimately a part of God's law as well. So I said that the Pharisees, they put away the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. Yeah, man. That's how it is.
Brother's ready to be translated, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to put off the moral flesh, man. That's kind of, I'm tired of this, man. I want to mount up with wings as eagles.
So those Islamic brothers, I would just be real shit. America don't give a damn about Islam, Palestine. And the reason why people are poking really fun at it, riding the damn bikes with Palestinian flags, is because they just want to be, adverse to America's progressives. But like, nigga, y'all wasn't doing pro-Palestine a while ago. Y'all just now starting to do that. Y'all ain't always been pro-Palestine. Where was your damn pro-Palestine flags during 9/11 when they went over there and was dropping drone bombs on them? Y'all niggas wasn't doing that.
Right.
So that's why I say like people are hypocrites. They just follow what the times are doing, and they just want to be adverse to America in that very given moment. You niggas ain't really for it.
I've known that they were wrong about what they were doing in Palestine for years, man.
Right.
From way back when, like you said, 9/11, even before then.
Yeah.
And now y'all getting hip to it because they made it pop culture. They made it cool. Yeah, bring it out, Al.
Sorry about that.
Oh yeah.